that is one prophecy, right?
Listener, just a moment.
Yeah.
Maybe your question is about like, did he like predict the future?
No, he did not. He was God is telling.
Muhammad, you might want to take over because listeners already conceded that he doesn't know a lot.
Listen, God didn't give Prophet Muhammad ability to see in the future. That's not. He saw some things were gonna happen in the future, but that's God showing him.
Okay, y'all say, okay, so listener, can we admit that saying the stars are green and then they end up being green is not a prophecy? It's a good guess.
It's an observation.
It's an observation.
It could be a prophecy. It was just how do you call that?
Oh my God, he can't speak English. Oh my goodness.
Baby, what's your purpose of the question?
Muhammad, you might want to take over, bro.
A moment take over. Everybody
He's
can
going
take
really
over.
bad
I'm
that
not
one.
here.
You know what I think? I think Somali people should open a room about you Arabs, you pathetic Arabs.
Oh my God, guys!
You're so racist, you Arabs, you fuckers.
Isa, can we lower Riri just for a second?
Yes. No.
Okay, if we're gonna have a productive room, guys, and we actually want to have a communication, or do you guys want to have a beat up fest where you just beat up people?
Yeah.
There's nothing positive about it. Like,
No,
it
it's not, but why do you have to be positive?
No, but hold on. One guy's calling the guy a retard, another one's saying that Arabs are disgusting. Listen, man.
Yes, why do you have to be positive?
No, I didn't say he's retarded. I said he just doesn't
Daniel,
understand.
you're still an idiot, Daniel.
Not you. It was a check.
Okay.
But my whole point is, guys, if we're gonna have a conversation and think about this, that's the book they believe in.
Yeah, I would rather debate Muhammad. He seems like he's more knowledgeable.
It's a fucking retard that's talking over.
Todd, you were already told the check not to say that.
Baby, let's
You constantly fucking do this at check, and I hate this shit.
We're going to activate the audience so that people can be moved to the audience. There you go.
That's fine.
Well, what's the shit about these people?
Oh my God. Okay,
Just
so
move him down.
there, he just got a fucking first class ticket. There's wicked hors d'oeuvres down in the audience. But okay, let's honestly have a conversation, guys. How can you bashing somebody for what they believe in? That's what they were taught to believe, and we're trying to understand it. I want to seriously understand how he prophesies, and by what you just said, listener, and maybe Muhammad or Empire could give a better example. Because I've talked to other Muslims that have said he didn't prophesize.
Okay, what's the meaning for you from prophesying?
That's the reason why I asked everyone to agree on what a prophet is. And prophesying means foreseeing something, saying,
giving a
being
divine
inspired by divine intervention, and then saying that something is going to happen in the future, having vision. Divine vision.
It's like there is a big difference between you came to ask a question while you believe in something and you came to mock others. How do you think?
No, we've already said this straight. We're not, nobody's mocking. We're straight up having a proper discourse here.
So, baby, you said like, did Prophet Muhammad like expect something in the future? He expected a lot of stuff and it happened.
No, it's not.
If I told you some stories in history that happened and Prophet Muhammad expected them hundreds of years before it, would you believe? Of course, like okay, Syria was like led by European people, and Prophet Muhammad like expected it would be Muslims for the rest of life, and it happened. After he died, it was led by Europeans.
Isn't this the divine part? Because if I think Apple stock is going to go
but you
up.
have a lot of stuff. He told you just one. You have a lot of stuff, bro.
I have a lot of
stuff.
Oh, fine. He expected Turkey would be like Islamic.
Constantinople, you mean, right?
Constantinople, Turkey, yeah.
Yeah.
And until now, it's Islamic. And once it was opened in the past, it was controlling the whole globe for 600 years.
Yeah, but Moment, I have a question for you. You think he can see in the future, or you didn't think Allah gave him those words? He didn't see the future.
Certainly, he got it from God. He took it from God.
And that is what we call a prophet, somebody who is telling things that God wants us to know. That's a prophet. You have also a Nabi. You have also a Nabi. What is a Nabi? And what is the meaning? You have a Rasul. You have a Nabi. Yeah, tell them about that in English. Mohammed is going to tell you something in English. What's this?
I will tell you what Navi is, because Navi is in Hebrew. Navi is someone that can predict, basically. Predict something that will happen.
Is that true, Mohammed?
Just like Muhammad was the Nabi and Rasul, messenger and the prophet, both of them.
Navi is someone that can predict. A messenger is someone that
can be everybody. Can it be everybody? A messenger can be everybody. You know?
Navi is someone that predicts, basically.
Yeah,
says something that will happen in the future.
It's in a higher rank. He's in a higher rank.
No. Navi, the meaning of Navi, listen, dude. The meaning of Navi is someone that predicts, basically.
Based on his own prediction? Wait. Based on his own prediction, or God give him the predictions?
The word Navi means someone that predicts. Okay, it doesn't talk about the process. It doesn't talk about. It just said that it's predict someone that will predict something. Okay, predict something that will happen.
Okay, nice. So that's
one
of the.
So here are a couple of things.
Yeah.
I asked ChatGPT about prophecy. The question was, what are Islamic prophecies? Why is Muhammad considered a prophet, and what did he prophetically say? And the answer is, what prophecy means in Islam. So the word nubuwa, which is prophethood, or wahi, which is revelation, is a prophet conveys God's message. Foretelling is not the core function, though some predictions occur. So that is one of the fundamental differences then, because if prophecy doesn't mean the same thing for Jews, for Christians, and for Muslims, then we're parting from a complete different point.
Well, also religion doesn't mean the same.
Exactly, it doesn't mean the same. So it says the Quran, believed to be verbatim revelation, which is this word you guys were talking about, wahi, and hadith, reports of Muhammad's words or deeds, and they have got different authenticity, right? But yeah, so it's what you guys believe that is a prophecy is revelation, is not foretelling things. We believe that our prophets were able to see into the future. They were able to foretell what was going to happen.
Can I tell you a story in the Quran? Then maybe I can get closer to it. Listen, in the Quran we have a guy, yes? We have Moses alayhi salam, Moses was a prophet in that time. He, one time, somebody in his group asked, who has the most, how do you call it, Kenneth? Who knows everything? Not who knows everything was more God. How do you call it? Shit, man.
My wife knows everything.
No, not the one who knows everything. Not the knows who knows everything, but he has the most knowledge. The most knowledge. Yes?
Jeff, can
He said I have the most knowledge because he thought I'm a prophet from God, you know? And then he got corrected on it. Yeah? God told him, no, you are not the one. So he asked, is there another guy who has more knowledge than me? I want to meet him. Yes? He came to a guy. The guy, he asked the guy, can I go with you? Because I heard you have more knowledge, blah, blah, blah. He said, you can come with me, but don't ask me about things until I finished. Yes? Well, he takes him on a boat. Yeah? He takes him on a boat. They are on a boat. They are, in the sea. And what happens? The guy called Khidr, yes? The guy who Moses with called Khidr. Khidr saw another boat just passing. He did not do anything wrong. He got on the boat. He made a get or a hole. He made a hole in the boat for nothing. The boat passes. Moses asked him why he did that. Listen, Moses asked him, why did you make a hole in a boat for somebody who did not do anything to you? He said, oh Moses, didn't I tell you, ask me questions later, but I'm going to answer. He said, He said, "Stay with me. I'm gonna answer at the end." It happened. Three things happens. Three things, strange things happens, and Moses said, "Hey, how you do that?" Because he also killed the baby. That guy said, "Why you do that? Are you crazy? I'm a man of God and this and that." He said, "Questions can be asked later." When we did three things.
Questions at the end.
Listen, at the end, I'm going to the end now. I'm going to the end. This guy, Moses, okay, give me the answers now. I don't gonna stay with you. Give me the answers. He said, "You know why I made a hole in the boat, right?" He said, I made a hole in the boat because there was a king who takes all the boats and he killed all the people on the boat and let the boat sink. That's why I did it. That guy, yes, he had knowledge of the future. He had that. Because he says there's gonna be somebody is coming. If I didn't do that, he's gonna do something.
Listen, they're asking about Muhammad, not Noah. Noah, like, you know, he was a prophet to his own
Not
people.
Noah, Musa.
Noah made the boat.
No, not that boat, bro. That's another boat. That's Noah's Ark. That's another boat. It's another story. I'm talking about the guy who has knowledge of the future, but he's not even mentioned as a prophet. You know?
Because I mean, in order to be mentioned as a prophet is because in order to be mentioned as a prophet, you need to be inspired by God. So it's God and the Holy Spirit working through.
Isa, we're actually getting off topic because BB asked very specifically, where did Muhammad prophesize? Where did Muhammad give a prophecy?
A lot of things. You find it in the Quran. You find it in the Hadith.
You're like going to Moses and some dude drilling a hole.
I wanted to tell you that people who have knowledge of the future, they live.
Is the Byzantines or the Romans will rebound after defeat by the Persians within a few years. The other one is the conquest or return to Mecca, exile, fulfilled in 630. The other one is Abu Lahab will not believe and will be ruined. Surah al-Masad revealed during his life, he died an opponent. And then the fourth one is specific outcome at Badr, divine aid to a small force. Muslim later applied these to a 624 battle. So it was kind of like adjusted. And then the future things that are going to happen, according to them, is the fall of the Sasanian or the Persian Empire and spoils distributed. It reports that he foretold the collapse of Kisra or Khosrow and Muslims spending treasures in God's path. Then the conquest of Jerusalem. Muslim tradition links forecasts of Bait al-Maqdis opening. Then the other one is
Dash, basically.
Yeah, exactly. That's the prophecy that has to do with you guys.
So can I interrupt for a second?
There are a lot of prophecies.
Can I interrupt for a second?
Yeah.
Wait.
Just curious what Bait al-Maqdis means in Arabic.
Bait al-Maqdis.
Bait al-Maqdis, yes.
I don't know what it means, but Isa, you came
Listener, don't you speak Arabic?
Hold on,
Hebrew, you would know.
Hold on. I want to steal the mic for a second. Hold on. So I went to Grok, and I said a simple thing. Does it say it in the Quran that Muhammad prophesied? It says the Quran does not explicitly use the term prophesied.
No,
in a single. Hold on. I didn't interrupt you. In a single verse to describe Muhammad's role in making predictions about future events.
Yeah, but it's not prophecy. It was not divine intervention.
100%. I've spoken to Muslims that are very well versed, and they'll say, yes, he didn't prophesize.
Okay, can I give you one prophecy?
Okay, the difference.
Okay, can I give you one? Lisa, I have one.
Listener.
Bro, I have one. Please, let me tell you 1 second.
No, and I'm going to explain you the difference. It's not the same having a guess of what's going to happen, like, oh, one day, I promise you we will conquest Jerusalem.
Or America will fall someday.
Saying,
no, that is not in the Quran.
Jerusalem, this is going to happen to Jerusalem.
Yeah, but that's not a prophecy either.
Under this, under that, and it gives you exactly the details of how God says it's going to happen. That is prophecy, not a guess.
Bro, he told us, right?
No, listen, what she's trying to say is a prophecy is hyper specific, meaning like, the Messiah will come before this date, or the Jews will return before this date, or this will happen in this order. That is prophecy. What you're saying is Muhammad's like, eventually the Ottomans are going to fall. And it's like, well, Muhammad, like, what's a time frame?
I understand.
And Muhammad's like, just eventually.
Yeah. Okay, listen, I understand it now. The time frame. No. Listen.
Not even a time frame, just being specific. He's so vague. It'd be like, it's like cold reading. If I sit here and say,
vague. It's
vague, because like, I'll give you an example, listener. Hold on a second. Listener, if I never met you, before, Isa, hold on. Listener, just real quick, if I never met you before, and I came to you and I heard you talking, and I said, oh my God, are you a Muslim? And you'd be like, how did you know I'm a Muslim? And I'd be like, wow, you sound like you're maybe from like North Africa or Northwestern Africa. You'd be like, I'm Moroccan. And I'd be like, oh my God, like that's amazing. And you'd be like, you're a prophet. You know everything about me.
Oh, no.
Rich, no, it's like, listener, it's like if I tell you,
But if I gave you your name, date of birth, and social security number, that'd be different.
It's like if I tell you. I'm going. No. It's like if I tell you, one day I predict, listener, I am predicting you that one day we're going to be able to go to Mars and travel to Mars. I predict that. I know we're going into that direction. And
you're a prophet now.
In 100 years, when people are able to go back to Mars from Mars, he described what's going to happen.
Mohammed, hold on. And then one day, in 100 years, when people actually have the ability to go to Mars, then you can call me a prophet, because I predict that one day we're going to go to Mars.
That's not how it works. Listen.
Exactly, that's not how it works.
You just listen. Listener and Muhammad, you guys call prophets what we just call messengers. That's it.
Exactly. And read them. I'll read them. Actually,
it comes with the words of Allah. That's a messenger.
Hold on, I'm gonna read them. Surah Al-Rum 32-4. The Romans have been defeated in a nearby land, but after their defeat, they will triumph within a few years. To Allah belongs to the command before and after, and on that day the believers will rejoice. Revealed around 615 and 613 CE, this prediction, the recovery against the Persians, fulfilled around 622 and 628. This is a key example of prophecy. How the fuck is that a prophecy? Hold on, another one. Indeed, we have granted you a clear triumph. 48:1. And certainly Allah has shown his messenger the vision is in truth. You will surely enter the sacred mosque if Allah wills in security. These verses revealed around 628 CE foretold the treaty of, I don't even know how to say it, that's the Muslims' entry into Mecca. Hold on, here's a better one. The Quran establishes Muhammad as a prophet who receives divine revelations. He, Allah, is the knower of the unseen, and he does not disclose his unseen to anyone.
Well, it's because the Muslims don't understand what the word prophet is. They hear the word prophet from the Jews and Christians, and they're like, oh, he's a prophet.
They're just using the word differently.
It just means messenger.
You don't leave us to, how do you call it, answer you guys, and then you make
you get 3 parts.
Wait, Muhammad, I guess you don't understand how Jews talk.
What we're doing here is we're just trying to compare what you call a prophecy and what we call a prophecy. And the understanding, the understanding of prophecy is the same for Jews and for Christians. The understanding of prophecy is not the same for Muslims.
Okay, that can be. But
Donald Trump is a prophet. He said that millions who are coming to America will stop.
Yeah, but
look what
can I ask you something? Isa, can I ask you something?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's the first time he spoke.
Wait, can you give me a prophecy of you where you, maybe, I don't know, some prophet you know or something? Give me a prophecy of them, like from Jesus or from whatever, whatsoever. Give me your definition of a prophecy.
There are so many.
Oh yeah, that's
Where
what
do
I'm
you want
telling
to
you.
start?
Give me one. Give me one.
You have Isaiah, you have Moses.
No. Don't tell me names of prophets. I want a prophecy. Like you asked me. You asked me what is a prophecy or what's one of the prophecies of Prophet Muhammad. Now I ask you the same question. Give me a prophecy.
Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna tell you, but I just need to leave my kitchen and go to the computer.
Yeah, do your thing. Do your thing.
Because I need to ask. I'm not.
No problem. Take your time, sister. Do your thing.
Revelations,
Pharisees of Isaiah.
the coming of Jesus.
Yeah, exactly. The coming of Jesus, but that wouldn't apply either to the
Wait,
Jews.
is it the
the coming?
prophecy?
Hold on. The coming of the Messiah is prophesied.
Yeah, but where is the Messiah?
It tells you exactly. It tells you he's gonna be born from.
When?
What?
When he's gonna be born, this Messiah?
No, he tells you he's gonna come from the line of David. He's gonna.
Where is he, Messiah? Where is this Messiah?
It doesn't tell you a date. That's the reason why the Jews keep waiting.
Why we are
Because
also
it
waiting?
tells you in detail how is it going to happen.
We also
and this is
things in details, babes.
And this is how we Christians have decided or have come to the conclusion that Jesus was the Messiah because he ticked all the boxes that the prophets said.
Right. Okay, but now my question is, you gave me the answer. You told me there's described when he's gonna come, and they don't give me the date. Give me the time. Give me the land.
They
the land you have it. The land you have
They
it.
gave a lot of other details.
And that
for
is
example,
also what Prophet Muhammad sallallahu did. He described things. He cannot tell you it's gonna come tomorrow.
So this is what we're getting off course because honestly, at the same time, listener, he is correct. He is correct. Yeah. But the problem is when we asked you how did Muhammad prophesy, you can't describe it.
No.
I want to know a specific event because you're right. In all religions, prophecy is somebody saying this will happen and it actually happens.
Yeah, let me. I'm gonna give you one. That's what I want. I remember one. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu he prophesied in that time that there's gonna come a time that people can talk to each other from the one is gonna call from the west to the east. Not call. He didn't say call. He said they're gonna be able to talk with each other without going to each other and without flying, without nothing. Just talk with each other.
So he prophesied the iPhone?
No, he prophesied that there's gonna be a way to communicate with people. Yes, it's not iPhone. It's a way to communicate to people without in that time having communication like internet, Snapchat or whatsoever. That is a prophecy. He described it in.
That's true.
Yeah, it is, bro. That's why I'm telling you. Yeah, there are some prophecies. There is not one prophet who didn't came with a prophecy, bro. It's not like this is Muhammad is that special that he didn't come with prophecy.
Okay. Hold on. So more importantly, do you believe Jews are Muslim too?
How do we mean?
Because we believe in one God, according to what you said. So are we Muslim?
To be Muslim, you don't only have to.
You have to submit to God.
Not only that, you also have to.
You have to believe in the Prophet Muhammad.
Also.
Yes.
Not only. No, wait.
But Jesus was alive before Prophet Muhammad was alive. Muhammad wasn't even born.
We also believe in Jesus.
I understand. So then do you believe that all Jews are... Go ahead, Rich.
Real quick, Isaiah 44:28, the verse mentions Cyrus by name and was the one who would decree the rebuilding of Jerusalem, which is seen as fulfilled when Cyrus the Great allowed the Jews to return from Babylonian exile. Micah 5:2, the prophecy states that you guys are going to argue with that one. I'm trying to look for other ones that the Jews aren't going to come off Micah about. Yeah, can't use that one either because the Jews argue that one.
No, he had a good question, the other guy.
Jeremiah 25:11-12. This talks about the Babylonian captivity and the duration, which historically came to pass. Let's see. Deuteronomy 28:64-65. To speak of the dispersion of the Jewish people, which happened historically. Like all these different fucking
things
verses,
happened.
Bro.
Yeah. And that's
they gave duration, meaning like how long it was going to take.
Yeah, but
they didn't say, the Ottomans will eventually fall.
Do you believe that Jews are Muslim?
Wait, I want to ask something to that guy. He asked me a good question, and I want to give him a good answer. He said, "What if you? When are you Muslim? When you believe in God and only in the Prophet Muhammad?" No, that is done. No, if I don't believe in Jesus as a prophet or Musa as a prophet, I'm also not a Muslim. You understand?
Also, the last verse I was going to give you, I just parsed it real quick. Yeah. It talks about Ezekiel 37:21-22. This speaks of the reunification of Israel, which was fulfilled when the state of Israel was created, which everybody on earth claimed would never fucking happen in a million years because the Arab Muslims would never allow it.
The Arab Muslims are not the boss of the world.
Yeah, they're a bunch of terrorists will blow you up if you try to do anything they disagree with.
No, bro, that is not.
A check is a testament.
Believe
to that.
me, I'm my whole life a Muslim. I never came to a person.
Yeah, but you're Moroccan. Like you guys like have bars and nightclubs and
listen, we
like,
Morocco, we are good.
You guys aren't like fucking.
Listen,
Saudis and shit.
Wait.
You guys have some of the biggest nightclubs in the fucking world.
Look how he talks about Morocco now. What?
Yeah.
That's like saying Lebanese are like super religious.
Wait. Morocco was the first country in the whole world when the Jews are having a hard time. The first Jews that were the first land except the Jews was Morocco.
But even if we concede that, you're the country that has giant nightclubs, bro.
Wait, let me.
You're not Saudi Arabia. You're not cutting people's heads off for like fucking having dinky, you know?
I want to tell you, like we've been going.
All right, if Daniel goes to Riyadh today and says that he's gay publicly, what will happen?
Bro, I have nothing to do with Riyadh.
Now, what happens in Morocco? Nothing. They'd be like, oh,
Morocco doesn't. You know what?
Okay, fine.
No.
Yeah, you guys are secular.
No.
It's like saying the Turkish are extremists, bro. Come on.
Bro, please, bro. You came to Morocco.
You go to Turkey, everybody's drinking.
Wait, accept this. Just tell me this.
That's because the king of Morocco is a Jew.
But did we do good with you guys? Did we do good with you guys, you Jews? Did we do good in Morocco for you?
Yes. Hey, listen, I'm also Moroccan. Jeff's also Moroccan.
Oh, you're Moroccan?
Yeah.
I just gotta say, I'm a Christian. I'm a Christian, and I never met a Muslim who wasn't a terrorist. So how do we resolve the difference between listener and me? Because he never met a Muslim.
Okay, guys, let's
Alan, what did the Muslims do to your people?
Dead serious.
Alan, what did the Muslims do to your people?
Let's be serious again. Let's be serious.
Nothing. They were just helping us to see the wisdom of their religion.
Okay.
But Alan, I think I owe you an apology. I always thought you were Muslim.
Really?
Yeah.
What? He's Armenian.
No.
He's a
I thought he was a Jew.
No, he's Armenian.
I'm not sure how you got onto this, but really, you are all Alanites. Because in my new religion, I recognize the
Look at him following Judaism. Jesus.
Can you be honest? Can you be honest?
Listener,
What do you think about
I've been listening to you. I'm telling you about your true religion. because I recognize the prophets of the Jewish people. I recognize the prophets of Christianity, and I also recognize Muhammad. But his only mistake was saying that he was the final
Wait,
word
Alan,
of
you're
God.
just a Baha'i then.
That is
The Baha'i.
No,
That's a good. No. It's a good
I
thing. It's a good thing.
have the final word of God. And so you were all part of my religion. I recognize what you've done. And
He's the final prophet.
I am the final word of God.
Are you serious?
So I am dead serious. So
Okay,
and
can I
if
ask
you
you a
don't
question?
believe, so I predict that very soon the entire world will be, defined. I'm not going to define very soon, but everyone will be following my religion.
Yeah, Alanites.
Because again,
What is your religion?
What is your religion?
Alanites. He said.
And if you disagree with me,
What's an
I
Alanite?
get to kill you. That's the most important.
He's saying he's the new Muhammad, listener.
Yes.
Okay, no.
Yeah,
Listen, I'm
yeah,
gonna tell
and
you
you
something,
can't
guys.
disagree with me.
And he's
I'm
saying
sorry.
unequivocally he's the last prophet. There's nobody ever going to come after him.
That's right.
He's talking
right.
against. Okay, what's your religion?
But I recognize.
It's called Alanism.
How can you get mad at me, listener?
What
I recognize.
It's called Alanism.
Great man. He was a great man.
Alanism. It's named after him.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
He just
He's
made it
a
up.
great man. See, that's what the smartest
He's doing the same thing Muhammad did.
I swear to God,
was to say what I just
what
said.
are you telling now is against your
No,
own religion.
he's saying he's doing the same
No,
thing Muhammad
I
did.
recognize it.
No.
I recognize it. I'm not saying anything against
If you are
my
a Jew,
religion.
listen, if you are a Jew or a Christian,
He agrees with everything in Islam, listener. He's just saying he's the final prophet.
Bro, please,
Okay.
I'm not.
Yeah,
stupid.
and
Here are a few
if
things.
you disagree with me, listener, then you're not a true believer in Muhammad.
Yep.
Okay, hold on. Here are a few things. So, Islam is contradicting. We have three religions, right? That are the three Abrahamic religions.
Tell me about two. Which
in terms of
religions?
compatibility, we have the original religion, which is Judaism. Then we have Christianity, which is, in our case, that we believe that Jesus is the Son of God and he came as the Messiah. And that is compatible, let's say, with the foundation of Judaism, because in that case is fulfillment of prophecy. It's not correction. Hold on. It's not correction of the Tanakh. It's not correction of the history that it's based on. It's fulfillment. So Jesus, in fact, in the New Testament, it says that he doesn't come. Oh my God! Can you stop interrupting? It says that he doesn't come to fight or to contradict or correct, but he comes to fulfill. Now, in the case of the Islam, there are a lot of contradictions. The Quran reinterprets a lot of the things that are in the Old Testament, and I'll tell you right now. Hold on, because I have so much here. Okay, so there are a lot of conflicts. So, for a start, so it contradicts Judaism and Christianity. In Judaism, it contradicts that Judaism believes, Quran says that it's the closure of biblical prophecy. Post-exilic Judaism treats canonical prophecy as ended after the classical prophets, right? And the Quran is contradicting that. Quran is saying that.
Yeah.
Quran is saying that the prophet is the last one. The Jewish prophets, yeah, exactly. So I don't know. I'm just like mumbling right now. I'm sorry.
No. Take your time. Listen. Take your time. Take your time. Don't worry.
Just don't rush it. Don't rush it. Just don't rush it.
No, don't worry. Be happy.
Yeah, take your time.
You're a woman. Take your time.
So the Tanakh is closed, right?
Yeah.
Like it's definite. And why are you doing this, Jeff? And a new scripture that corrects or overrules the Tanakh will never be receivable. The New Testament never actually tries to correct the part of the Tanakh. For us, also.
What is he doing? He's not correcting, but what is he doing?
No, it says not one dot, not one tis.
And that is what we believe. We believe
No.
the same. We also
you are
fulfill.
correcting the Tanakh.
No, listen. You have some rules, right? I can explain it in a simple base. Yeah. You have some rules, right? That was in the early times. It was okay, but it's not gonna work yet.
It says here, Muhammad contradicts the permanent.
Zach, can you hear me? Sorry, I got my volume turned down. Can you hear me? Hello? Testing. I'm going to put something in the chat for you. Oh, good deal. So I was recording Issa's room, but I can't record it anymore. It's just so stupid. It's such a horrible waste of time. So I'm going to read a book. And I'm going to create a room, put it on record. I hope you enjoy.
Are poor people and minorities do not have IDs, but are illegal voters.
The subtext there is illegal immigrants. It's obvious.
There's the damn jackers that ripped me to shreds standing right there.
Why would anyone want to take your arms and legs?
Torque coupling. Those jackets want your parts for the black market. Should I say, hunter warrior?
Hunter warrior?
Oh no, looks like he's got us.
You came to rescue me.
There's the damn jackers that...
Okay, we're going to read a book this morning. Hope you guys enjoy it. Just going to do a 10-minute quickie. Okay, so this is a meditation. Take the deepest breath of the day. Had the manifestation of knew it. the unveiling of the company of heaven. Every man and every woman is a star. Every number is infinite. There is no difference. Help me, O warrior, Lord of Thebes, my unveiling before the children of men. Be thou had it, my secret Santa, my heart and my tongue. Behold, it is revealed by Iwas, the minister of Horparkrat. The cobs is in the coup, not the coup in the cobs. Worship then the cobs, and behold my light shed over you. Let my servants be few in secret, they shall rule the many and the known. These are the fools that men adore. Both their gods and the men are fools. Come forth, O children, under the stars, and take your fill of love. I am above you and in you. My ecstasy is in yours. My joy is to see your joy. Above the gem d'azur is the naked splendor of Nuit. Okay, I'm gonna restart all these lives, and we'll go from page 2.